SK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Very few people can say they tamed the Tiger, Rich, except you, of course. But this is going to be a great day's viewing.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Well, I'm playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Well played. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's sharing 13th place. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. This one might just sneak off the fairway.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
That's tidy. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Ooh. Putting for a par here.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one is all over it.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. This is a good chance.
Yeah, it's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Like the look of this one. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxhole Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
And just one shot off the lead.
How close was that to going down? And he needs this to save par. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Currently at -3 for the event. Here we are at the 6th hole. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. And this putt for a share of the lead.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. He's currently in a share of top spot.
Moving up the leaderboard, I like it.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Setting up in the first cut. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Yes, they've made it. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. reached the 8th hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Oh! That's some golf, particularly from that terrain. A long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Got to try and save the par here.
That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Well, this is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Getting ready to play their third.
Just one shot back now.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This putt, this will give him a tie with Tiger.
Looking good. Just didn't drop. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for par.
And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, behind Tiger Woods.
We've arrived at a par 5. That should find the fairway. Second shot here at the 10th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Most definitely, and just being a shot back, look, ooh, I'm liking how this is shaking out.
That is a beauty. What a putt.
Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. Leading by a couple after that hole. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Great shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
That was a beauty.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
A birdie putt awaits.
This one has eyes for the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
That's frustrating.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Currently in first position. Setting up now on a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Second shot here on the 13th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And this is an extremely long putt. They might even have to hinge on this one. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And well holed. Let's move on. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now with the honour on a par 5.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Not too sure what they hit there, but it wasn't the right one.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It's up, it could be in. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 7 under.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Opting for the 9-iron. Looks like this one's bunker bound. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Ooh. What a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill.
Well hold.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Come on, you're better than that. Going with the hybrid. That's the right option. Put it back in play.
And a par putt awaits him.
Bogey putt coming up here. It's on a great line.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard.
Love the short par fours, Rich. Always an opportunity.
Looking to move up the leaderboard on this interesting hole.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This is a spot they'd love to get up and down from. Just 2 shots off the pace.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
Ooh. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
And now striding to the final tee of this round.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This putt is for a score of 65. And that will do it for him at this event. And as this event comes to a conclusion, he'll take a tie for second.
Didn't quite have the firepower to get the win. However, it was a great week all around for this player.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beam knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Oh please Luke, let's not set Rich Beam off. Once we do that, we can't go back, so that's a whole different thing in itself. This match though, or maybe he has taken some leaves out of the Rich Beam school of confidence and good golf, because as Rich knows, it's possible. But is it possible today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
That was wonderfully done. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Straight out of the top draw.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. He's in a tie for 14th place. Time to tee off at the second. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. That is absolutely remarkable. What a shot. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the event. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side, find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Well, that's a handy shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
A par putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Now a par 5 hole awaits.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Only 2 shots off the pace. Going with the 5-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Sitting at -1, currently tied for 10th place. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This putt to try and save their par.
Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Just needs this one to kick right. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Ooh, that almost went down. Big putt for par coming up.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Currently 1 under for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Oh, almost went in. 7 feet to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Bit too heavy-handed there. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey. It's looking solid.
And unfortunately dropping back to even par there. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
almost an eagle.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
And that will take him to 1 under. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Great looking shot this. Time for the second shot at the 8th. How close was that to going down? And this one is for his par. Hey, that's a chance. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And JT is currently our leader. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
This one from about 160 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Putt is underway.
Solid par putt, that. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far. Rich?
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Nicely done.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. That's just inside the range.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
This one's looking good.
Oh, how about that one? That's a good way to move into the top 10. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
That should find the cut stuff. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
3 shots off the lead.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
A bit short with that effort.
And this from the greenside rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
This one's tracking.
And that's going to come up short.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
A rough double bogey in the last hole. This hole is really tough now.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this one to kick right.
Okay, that'll work. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. If this putt drops.
Get in the hole. It was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This is a par putt.
He's got this to move into a tie with Tiger.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. 5 shots off the pace.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
He's got this to pull ahead of Tiger Woods. That could heat this rivalry up a bit. Starting to look really good.
And down she goes from outside the range. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And stepping up the standings after that effort. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Putting for birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
That will drive you bats.
An opportunity to make a par here. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Needs to make a move soon. Bit disappointing, that one. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Lovely touch. Well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And this putt coming up for his par. Now 5 strokes behind. Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
No, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Good look at a birdie here. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. He finds himself tied for 6th.
Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Attaboy, good shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. It's heading to the rough for mine.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This one looking really good.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played.
Well, Henny, it seems this player certainly learnt the lessons of the past. Beaten previously, but now they can claim to coming out on top.
Absolutely, Luke, and I think that this victory almost tastes sweeter than if they'd won first time round, because they've taken the loss, they've taken it on the chin, dusted themselves off, got back up, and now, well, they have a box to check in the goals of their season.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.